They told me when I got up here and started off this morning it was too early to talk trash. Well, we deal in this stuff that people are throwing away, and all of a sudden it's got very popular to do recycling. But every time we drive by a landfill and take a look at it, George says there's more gold in that landfill to put in your pocket than there is all the mountains of the western United States. And we have found that. Recycling has become very popular. You hear about it from politicians, but most of it that we're hearing and talking about it is pure vocal. Nobody's doing anything about it. One thing that's happened in the industry is we know how to process it, we know how to deal with it, we know how to remanufacture it. The biggest part that we've had is figuring out how do we collect it, how do we get it brought in. And if you look around at that industry, everything that's out there now is what you've got in the industry. You've got the cities that are trying to do it. You've got the counties that are trying to do it. You've got charities. You've even got churches that are getting into the collection of the recycling materials. There is no organized way to really make recycling a part of the national mainstream, and that's what we're trying to do. We want to capitalize on that and make the collection universal. What you have to do is we're concentrating in that one area of how do we collect and get from the public, recycle, how do we make it convenient for everyone, how do we put it out in front of everyone, and how do we put it on the minds of everyone. We do that by making it very visible, making it very clean, making it high-tech, and paying a good price. We want to be out there and be visible and have people deliver. What we do is buy from the public. All we do is collect and process. Now, the processing part of that is one of the things that George developed out of this unit. We can pull one of these units into a parking lot at a Walmart or Kmart or grocery store or behind the post office. We can set up in an hour, and we can move it in an hour if we need to change places with it. And by the time we get that set up, I guarantee you, we will have people that come in and want to sell us some recycling material, whether it's a battery, a radiator, cans, or plastic bottles, or cardboard. And when they start off and open up, they will do anywhere in buying products from $500 to $700 a day from the first day. We are doing right now, and we've consistently done over the last 7 or 8 months, over $200,000 a month in revenues, which puts us in a profitable. And we know that we can put each unit that we can put out there will generate revenues of us, if we company operate it, in the neighborhood of anywhere from a net of $7,500 to $15,000, depending on the location. And again, in that location, if it's not working and not doing what it is, all we got to do is hook onto it and move it to a different place. And understand this is a cash business. Now, our business is we buy in cash, we pay right at the place, and when we drop it off into the broker, we get a check for it. There's no receivables that's involved in this business. And you want to ask who our customer is? The customer comes from every walk of life. We've got people that come every day. When one of these units are set up, they're out looking, they make a living at this. We got people that is the housewife that's going to the grocery store, and she saves it up and drops it off to pick up a few pennies of where you're going. And you got people that supplement their income for it, and you got people that come in and even donate it, and they're not interested in the money, they're just interested in keeping the environmental clean. Right now, our approach is purely the Walmart approach to the industry. We have rural areas all over the country that have no recycling, are searching for some way that they can contribute and get involved in it, and they're available for us to set up the units to go forward. As an industry, we figured out everything about it. It was, I was listening to the radio driving in Denver, Colorado, and they had the head of international trade. Colorado's biggest export last year was recyclable materials to China. They're buying our recyclables, we're shipping it to them, they're remanufacturing it, putting it into other products and shipping it back to us. They have it down pat. I have 30 years of experience in the franchise industry, and I've never seen a franchise that a fellow could get into for less than $50,000 if he leases the equipment and stuff, and turn around and make $10,000 a month off his investment and not have to work every day for 12 hours. So to me, it's one of the best franchises I've seen in the last 30 years, and we have people that are looking for that. I thank you very much, and go home and tell them you made money.